Ya llegó Estrella.
What is going on? Why am I not losing any weight on this scale? Hey everyone, welcome back. Welcome to Miami Life and Fitness. In today's video, I just got on the scale, I started a new diet, and I'm gaining weight. What the Alright guys, so if you haven't done so already, like, subscribe, hit that button, hit that really pretty picture on the bottom right hand corner, because this is going to be a great topic. And if you love this topic and you want to know why you're not losing weight, but in fact you're gaining weight and you're freaking out, the scale, the numbers are moving up, you just started a new diet, this is why. Stay tuned. Also guys, don't forget to get your labs done. Whether you're starting a cycle or not, whether you're still bodybuilding or trying to get fit or trying to get in shape, you still need to check your hormones, because if you're not 20 years old and your testosterone is not at optimum levels, then your hormones are most likely out of whack, out of balance, and need to be restored. So go to privatemdlabs.com and choose whatever panel or test you want. They have over 4,000 locations all around the USA. Use my code Miami for a 15% off. It's super easy. Choose your package, put it in the cart, check out using my code Miami. I'm freaking out because I just started a new food plan, a new diet plan, a new nutrition plan, whatever you want to call it, and I'm supposed to be losing weight, right? No, wrong. The number's going up on the scale. Why? Okay, the number's going up, I'm freaking out. I'm gonna stop using this. I'm gonna stop doing what they told me. I'm gonna go back to how I used to eat. Why is this happening? I'm gonna stop taking Anavar. I'm gonna stop taking testosterone. The number's going up. I'm eating just like you said. I'm doing everything you said. Okay, so here's what's going on. What's going on is your body, even though you are overweight and you've gained 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds in the past year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, now you've gained all this excess weight and you're carrying around an extra person. Here's what's going on. Yes, you are overweight according to a number on the scale, but in reality, you're actually underweight as far as being undernourished. You are undernourished because you are malnourished, because you have not been nourishing your body and giving it the proper food, energy, and nutrients that it actually needs. So what happens is now you are malnourished. So there could be, a lot of us have this conception of, oh, the malnourished people are the ones that are starving all around the world. Also, malnourished people are those that are obese and overweight. Why is the number going up? I'm supposed to be losing weight, right? You think, okay, I'm supposed to be losing weight because I just started this plan. I'm supposed to be losing weight, but the number on the scale is going up. Well, you should be glad if the scale only goes up a pound or two the first 2-3 weeks. Of course, the weight is gonna go up. Why? Because now you're actually eating. Now you're actually eating what you're supposed to. And what happens? You're throwing your body in for a loop. Your body is going through a shock. Your body is going into, what the F are you putting in my body? Now you're actually feeding me. It really doesn't know what to do. It's almost like you've been drowning for a year and all of a sudden now you're not drowning and you're gasping for air and your body's like, I can breathe again. So here's what happens. Your body is going through a shock period. Carbohydrates are basically your energy source. It is a fountain of energy. It is what your body relies on to perform its daily functions. Your brain is a muscle. Your brain relies on carbohydrates and glucose, natural sugars, not high fructose corn, poisonous sugar, fake shit from corn, from the cheap ass corn. But your body and your brain relies on carbohydrates and glucose so that it can perform its daily functions. Your brain relies on carbohydrates so that you can focus, stay alert, make good decisions, not fall asleep, not be tired, not be yawning, not be lightheaded, not want to faint, etc. Why am I saying all this? Because people think that they eat clean and, oh, I have my food in check. No, you don't. No, you don't. Nobody has their freaking food in check. People think that eating protein and vegetables all day is the way to go. Wrong. You couldn't be more wrong from the truth. This is what's called malnourished. You are depriving your body of what its necessities. You're depriving your brain and your organs for its energy. You're depriving your body of the energy source that it needs for you to function properly so that you can stay alert, take care of your kids, get in your car, drive, etc. Okay? Fasting. Fasting, for those of you that fast, what a stupid thing to do to your body. Would you give your child a 20 8-hour period of fasting. Would you do that to your child? No. When that little kid, your child, tells its friend in the classroom that my mom doesn't give me food for 12 hours, that little kid's gonna go home and tell his mom, and now she's gonna go call Department of Health Services on you because you are neglecting your kid and depriving it of food, and that is child abuse. So if we feed our newborn baby every 3 hours milk, right? Because when it gets hungry, it cries and we feed the baby milk. So why would you as an adult try to complicate things, try to reinvent a wheel that's not broken, try to go against what the body needs, because our body is a machine, it's like a race car. And why would you try to go against what actually works? What we've been doing since the first day we were born. We eat when we're hungry, we eat consistently so that we can keep the fuel tank up, get our energy up, and then the fuel goes down when our thyroid burns off all the calories and the metabolism burns off the calories, and then we eat again and the whole thing happens again. And it's a consistent pattern. When you eat consistently and you eat frequently, whether it's 4, 5, 6, 7 times a day, depending on what you need and how many calories you burn, what is your job and your lifestyle. So why the hell are you fasting at 40 years old? Why the hell are you fasting at 36 years old? Why are you starving yourself? Why are you eating dinner at 5 and 6 p.m. and then at night before bed you're dying because you're so effing hungry, and you wake up at 8 in the morning and you still haven't eaten, and some of you still go to work and then oh, my first meal is at work. What? So now it's 10 o'clock, you're at work, you didn't eat since 5 p.m. the day before, so now you've literally just been fasting 16, 17, 18 hours. All you're doing is setting yourself back. Your body goes into starvation mode, it gets scared that you are not gonna feed it food, that you are in hibernation, you might as well be a bear in Alaska, storing all your food in a pouch. And what happens is your thyroid and your metabolism no longer need to work because there's no food being ingested. So if you're not giving your body food, the thyroid and everything shuts down. Okay, you shut it down, it's not able to function, your metabolic rate is gonna slow down, your thyroid is gonna slow down, and you're not gonna be able to burn those calories consistently. So what happens is you're gonna start storing fat. You start storing fat because you're starving yourself. What happens when you store fat? Well, you decrease your testosterone and you increase your estrogen. When your estrogen goes up, guess what happens? Well, you hold on to fat and you're just going to get fatter. So now what happens is you're getting bigger, you're getting bloated, your estrogen increases, you're putting, your body is in a stress mode, you're increasing your cortisol hormone, and estrogen holds on to fat. Estrogen and fat are best friends. Fat, here are your fat cells, and here's the estrogen. Hey, and they go, hey, what's up, hey! And what they do is they hang on to each other all throughout the body, and they glide through the inside of your body holding on, and then here's another fat cell in the estrogen, and here's another fat cell with estrogen. And estrogen and the fat cells are friends. When you start decreasing your estrogen levels, you obviously start decreasing your fat level. When you start reducing your body fat, your estrogen will come down. You never see a thin person or a fit person or a bodybuilder, even somebody who does CrossFit, a cyclist, a runner, with high estrogen and high body fat. It doesn't happen. You don't see a person with low body fat with high estrogen. Doesn't happen. The skinny fat person, yes, but not a fit, thin, or lean person. But the skinny fat person, yes, because that person has no muscle, and you're skinny fat, which means you have a lot of fat, and you're gonna have higher estrogen. So the higher percentage of body fat you have, the higher your estrogen is gonna be. The lower percentage of body fat that you have, the lower your estrogen is gonna be. The two go together, they're best friends. So, what I'm trying to say is you cannot freak out if you've gained a pound or two. Congratulations that you only gained a pound. You only gained a pound. You should have gained 5 because now you are eating again because you have been malnourished from all the wrong choices that you've made. So here's the deal. If you started a new job and you had a boss who was old school, didn't care, was miserable, negative, never gave any positive comments to his employees. The office was never clean, it was always a mess. You had old material, you had an old desk, you had an old archaic computer. He never ordered new materials, he never had anybody upkeep on technology, on new program, on new software, and nothing really happened, which means he wasn't getting the best out of his employees. He didn't care about his employees, he didn't care about new clients. Now all of a sudden that guy gets fired. Now you got a new boss, right? New boss comes in. New boss is a great guy, great attitude, positive attitude, wants to uplift and motivate the employees, has a quick 5-minute meeting every day to pump everybody up, to motivate everybody. He cleans the office, paints the office, put bright colors, everybody gets a new desk, everybody gets a new laptop, everybody gets a new phone, and it's not gonna happen overnight. You may need a month or 2 or 3 to actually learn how to use the new software, learn how to use the new computer, learn how to use all these high-tech things in your office, and learn the new programs and all the course that you have to take so that you can stay up to date on all of the new software. You cannot expect someone to change and pick up all these new things when you have been doing wrong for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, making the wrong decisions on food, eating when you're not supposed to eat, eating at the wrong times, eating the wrong types of food, eating in 2, 3, 4 times the amount of serving that you should, and starving yourself when you shouldn't be starving yourself, and not having the last meal at night before bed so that you can go to sleep, not get hungry, and release that growth hormone, or having the food as soon as you wake up in the morning so that you can jumpstart your metabolism and kickstart and turn your thyroid. It doesn't happen that way. Your body needs to readjust. The body needs to regain its composure, wake up and realize that, oh shit, we're actually getting food now, people. We are actually getting food. They're going to the gym, so now we got to go ahead and keep the muscle full, keep the muscle anabolic, because there's actually food and carbohydrates coming in. If you're taking Anavar, ladies, men, if you're on a TRT or taking other supplements along with a TRT regimen, now your androgen receptors are getting stimulated. Now we can fill the muscle and stay anabolic all day long. And this is what the body has to do, because the body's a machine and it needs to readjust to what you're doing to, because now you're actually making the right choices because you spent years making the wrong choices and eating the wrong foods and eating with your bad habits because you didn't give a shit about yourself anymore. So now the body has to readjust. So this is why people who start a new diet because they have wronged for so many years, making all the wrong choices, now their body is going into flip mode. And yes, you will gain weight at the beginning until your body readjusts. But after a while, it may take 2 weeks, it may take a month, it may take 6 weeks, but once the body starts readjusting, then you will start to lose weight. But you cannot focus on the number on the scale. Take that scale and throw that bitch away. Stop getting on the scale and stop focusing on a number. What you should be focusing on is how your body is readjusting and how it looks in the mirror when you take off your damn clothes. It is called a recomposition, where you gain muscle and you start reducing fat. You will start to reduce size. You may weigh the same, you may lose 10 pounds, you may lose 30 pounds, you may lose 50 pounds, or you may lose 2 pounds. But it is called a recomposition when you start to shred the body fat and build the muscle, and then the muscle will eventually push all the fat out of the way, kind of like moving through a crowd and you're getting through all these people. Get out, get out, get out. I'm coming through until the muscle, woo, and it showcases the muscle because now it got the fat out of the way. Okay guys, that's the end of the video. I just had to get that out there. This is really the reason why people don't lose weight, and this is why they want to quit and give up and get discouraged and lose their motivations after 2, 3, 4 weeks of not seeing any change. Usually it doesn't take as long as 4 weeks, but it may. But remember that everybody's different. I can't compare myself, my body, and my results to my neighbor, nor can that girl in the gym compare her results and what she's going through and her body to mine. Because I may respond in 2 days and she may take 2 months for her body to respond to her. Everybody's different. Our lifestyles are different. Our goals are different. Our discipline is different. Our focus is different. And our food and our lifestyle and our body and our DNA is different, and how our thyroid works and the T3 and our hormones. If your hormones are not in check, nothing that you do will ever work. Your hormones need to be in check first. And then it's the food. So that's the end of the video. Like, share, subscribe. I know I had a lot to say. Please comment below. Tell me what you think about this video. Has this happened to you? Has this happened to somebody you know? And if it's happening to you right now, let's talk about it. Let's discuss. And if you need to check your hormones, go to privatemdlabs.com. And if you need to get on the right nutrition plan and stop starving yourself and stop thinking that fasting is healthy, because it's actually not. If you wouldn't do it to your kid, then why are you doing it to your own body? Like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Watch one of these 2 videos.